The boy who shared his lunch. John 6:1-14. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most inspiring and powerful stories in the Bible. The boy who shared his lunch, from John 6:1-14. This is more than a children's Bible story. It is a powerful lesson of faith, trust, generosity, and God's miraculous provision. This simple act of sharing reminds us that no gift is too small when placed in the hands of Jesus. Stay with me as we explore the story, the lessons, and how it applies to our lives today. Thousands of people were following Jesus. They had seen his miracles, healing the sick, restoring the blind, and teaching with wisdom no one had ever heard before. People traveled long distances just to be near him. On this particular day, the crowd had grown so large that it numbered over 5,000 men, not counting women and children. Imagine a massive crowd gathered on the hillside, eager to listen to the words of life from the Son of God. But there was a problem. The people were hungry. They had been following Jesus for hours, and there was no food in sight. Jesus, always full of compassion, turned to his disciple Philip and asked, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" Philip was shocked. Feeding such a huge crowd seemed impossible. He replied, "Lord, even if we worked for months, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them." Then Andrew, another disciple, spoke up. He said, "Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many?" It must have sounded ridiculous, such a tiny meal compared to the great need. Yet, in the middle of this hopeless situation, one little boy stepped forward and offered all that he had. 5 loaves, 2 fish, his lunch. Jesus took the boy's offering, gave thanks, and told the disciples to distribute the food. What happened next was nothing short of miraculous. The bread multiplied, the fish multiplied, everyone ate as much as they wanted, and when it was over, the disciples collected 12 baskets of leftovers. Not only was there enough, but there was more than enough. This miracle is rich with lessons for us today. First, no gift is too small for God. The boy's lunch looked insignificant, but when placed in Jesus' hands, it became more than enough. In the same way, your time, your talents, your little acts of kindness may seem small to you, but in God's hands, they can make a big difference. Second, faith is about taking the first step. The boy could have kept his food, but he trusted Jesus with all he had. Sometimes God calls us to give up what seems small or even all we have, so that he can show us his power. True faith is not waiting until we have plenty. It is giving when it looks like we don't have enough. Third, generosity multiplies blessings by sharing. The boy not only helped others but also became part of a miracle still told today. His name is not mentioned, but his act of giving made him unforgettable. When we give from the little we have, God uses it to bless others, and in return, he blesses us even more. Fourth, Jesus cares about both spiritual and physical needs. He didn't just preach to the crowd, he fed them. God cares about our daily lives. He is concerned about our health, our provision, our families, and everything that concerns us. He is a God of both miracles and compassion. Fifth, abundance follows obedience. The 12 baskets of leftovers symbolize that God provides more than enough when we obey him. When we place our little in his hands, he doesn't just meet our needs, he exceeds them. His supply never runs dry. Now, let's apply this to our lives. Maybe you feel like you don't have much to offer. Perhaps you think your skills, your resources, or even your prayers are too small to make an impact. But remember, God doesn't need much to create a miracle. He only needs your willingness. The boy didn't have much, but he had something, and he gave it. What's in your hand today? What can you offer God? It may be your time, your kindness, your prayers, your service, or even your little resources. Give it to God and watch him multiply it to bless others. Sometimes we withhold because we think what we have is not enough. But this story teaches us that in God's hands, little becomes much. Your little faith can move mountains. Your little seed can grow into a harvest. Your little act of kindness can change someone's life. So, the story of the boy who shared his lunch reminds us that when we give God what we have, no matter how small, he can turn it into something extraordinary. Don't underestimate the power of your gift. Don't underestimate what God can do through you. If this story has blessed you, don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe for more inspiring Bible stories and teachings. And always remember, your little can become much in the hands of God. Now, close your eyes as I declare these prophetic words into your life. From today, may God take the little in your hands and multiply it greatly. May your talents, your resources, and your efforts be blessed beyond measure, just like the boy who shared his lunch. May your faith and obedience open the door to supernatural provision. You will never lack. You will never run dry. In every area of your life, may abundance follow your obedience. In Jesus' mighty name, Amen.